So cuz he's laughing at me here. He's like, you guys are trolling me. What's happening? He's just saying, plan is long. No, weekly. Weekly. What do you mean, bruv? Weekly. It's a weekly close. Why is that? What's happening here? Weekly close. It's a weekly close. What is it? What is it if it's not a weekly close? What can it be? What else can it be? I think it is a weekly close. Anyway, whatever. So what's happening, guys? Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, everybody. So I'm saying, remember, I told you, Grass, Nicholas, you should be doing the show then. You should be here doing the show. I so like people that they got one thing fucking right and they come in here. Remember I told you, Grass, remember? Yes, I remember. I actually don't, but it's fine. Smash the likes, guys. 500 likes in 5 minutes, please. Yeah. So anyway, I actually put the... No way, bruh. So you probably know that I have a Telegram here. It's a free Telegram. And I literally just posted this in here and I said, come up on live if you want to. And there is 30 people waiting. I mean... Maybe they don't know it's live. I put it here. Come up on live if you want to. This is why it's worth joining the Telegram. There's a link in the description. Go and join in. I think we're gonna do that. Should we do that? Let's look at the market first. I think that's what we should do. So I just scaled into an ETH long. So I'm gonna do that. I know it's gonna drop. I know it's gonna come down to the 2.5-ish region. It's fine. I'm building this position. If it starts running away, I don't wanna be standing empty-handed, okay? So I wanna catch that. And I'm waiting for that dip to happen. But I also started layering in. Ultimately, what I would wait for is a little bit of dip down here. A market structure shift. And then a pump out from there. But I don't know if it's happening. I don't know what's going to happen on New York Open. And we just have to see. Asia got liquidated by London. So I would not be surprised if this happened. You know, so that's why I'm just getting into that position. Other positions, Solana, not interested. I'm still waiting a little bit more. Or I'm waiting for at least a 5 or 15 minute market structure shift, which still didn't happen. BNB, we have a high, but that's not a market structure shift. Doge, I mean, Doge could technically be good, but again, there is like a massive liquidity built up here. Sui, not interesting at all. AVAX, not interesting at all. Link, Tron, Tron, this could be, I know, so the name of the show is that I'm gonna stop shorting, okay? And so this is the Tron chart is the reason why I made that the name of the show. And I'll explain to you why. So last time when this whole pump happened, last time when we had that massive run, what happened is that I was actually shorting that bounce. And the problem with shorting that bounce is that you can really get wrecked because there is just no upside to the short, right? Because we are extremely bullish. The market can just start going and never come back to your entries or never dump from there. So even though this looks like an incredible short, incredible, look at this, higher time frame POI, higher time frame liquidity sweep, comes back straight to this. There's a lower low here, retrace with an elevator up, an elevator down, stairs up. This is a perfect short, textbook perfect short down here. The problem is that I'm not interested in taking short positions because I do think that the market is up only from here. Up only means that I'm not interested in shorting here, and maybe we're gonna have a 2, 3, 5% drop here, but I don't care because I have much higher probability of longing the dips than shorting the pushes, okay? Pushes. So that said, let me just do this. I didn't stop. I have this new button here. How do I stop? Live. Okay. So if you don't know what I'm gonna do, like you have to check the $1 Billion Hustle. We're gonna have like I have this little button here. Just how can I show this to you? I have this little button here that measures what I'm spending my time on, and it's nice blue, so it's like 100 Scub Live. Measuring my time here. We're gonna do tokens. So it's saying Telegram worth it, y'all. I'm so happy. How do you guys like the Telegram? Let's get down to business. How do you like the Telegram? Because I don't have a way to communicate with you because you said we should disable the comment section. I'm like, okay. All the tokens. We have to do all the tokens. Gnormal says, love it. Did you hear about the ZK Tech? No. Nice ball. I do have open positions now that you open. Hold on. Good because X is noisy when we want to hear. Best thing you could have done. Love it. Absolute alpha perfection. Love the Telegram. Long coming. Love it. Telegram channel is epic. I like it a lot. Love the Telegram. Brother Fefa, can you please check on near? We will do. No dips so far. No, Telegram is super. One advice possible for you to give us TP zone in the trade. Yeah. I have a short from 231. Best channel ever. Telegram is fire. Okay, enjoying the Telegram. So super simple to track. So here's the thing. Like with the Telegram, and if you're just tuning in, I have a Telegram. It's free. There's a link in the description. But the thing is that what I really want to do with the Telegram, I don't want to do a signal service. First of all, it's bullshit. Second of all, I want to teach you how to actually trade. And for that, I don't want to give you entries and exits and TPs and whatever. And yes, I'm sharing with you my trades and I'm going to do that. But my whole purpose is going to be jumping on a Zoom call every day, teaching you, having a course in. So that's what the premium is going to be. But we'll have. So I'm saying, Bimman, I don't have access. Yeah, so here's how it works. If we get enough likes on the show, we give access to people. There's 400 people waiting now. So yeah, that's what we can do. Now, what I want to do, I want to bring on, have you ever watched cricket? Oh, yeah, I did. Of course I did. So what I want to do, I want to bring some people up now. So I'm going to open up here, and I'm just going to bring Eric, for example. We're going to chat to some people. I didn't plan this at all, but we're going to do it.
Do you have the background?
Eric, yeah, I do everything. I don't worry about it. So Eric, you should be in here. You should unmute yourself and put up a good face. Huh. Eric is not here. I'm going to bring in Oleg. I don't know how to kick Eric out. There we go. Oleg, my brother. I'm going to bring in some people here. See what they say. I'm bringing people in. So if you have applied to be in the Telegram, what is it, in the Zoom call, you should be here now. I'm still bringing up people. We'll see how it goes. People are not really. People just applied. They're not here. We're waiting for the likes anyway, so don't you worry. Rikus one Vuren. I'm here. Fefe, use StreamYard instead of Zoom. It works better with YouTube. I'm using Ecamm. Thank you so much for the tech support, but Jen Sustar. Jen Sustar just left. It's like, fuck that. Sui is of no interest because there's elevator up and stairs down. No, elevator down and stairs up. So it's just building up way too much liquidity for my taste. I'm gonna let 5 people in here, guys, and I'm just gonna start kicking people out. So yeah, I'm just gonna let 5 people in and we just see. Whoever comes first, unmutes and turns on camera. First come, first serve. That's what we're gonna do. I've got Maxim, Alistair, John, Jacko, all these guys in here in the waiting room. None of them wants to turn on the. Ah, here we go, John. John is saving the day here. Hold on, let me just kick everybody else out here. Everybody else is too slow. We gotta do this. And then I'm just gonna bring you up, man. Hold on a second. John. My man! Can you hear me?
I can, my man. How you doing?
How you doing? Well, that's good, man.
This is awesome. No
This
way.
is awesome. So how are you? What's happening? You coming? So I shared the link in the Telegram. So you're obviously in the Telegram.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. I couldn't help myself. I'm actually having dinner, and so I thought I'd click in and just like listen in the background. And then when you jumped in, how could I help myself?
Cool, man. So where are you from?
God. Australia.
Yeah, the drunk time zone, is it? It's the completely drunk time zone.
Sure.
So have you been following the show? Have you been trading? Do you have a question? Can I help with anything? What's happening?
Mate, of course. Just give me 1 sec. I've just left my girlfriend on the couch. Give me 1 sec. Andy, just give me 1 sec. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Cool.
I mean, when crypto calls, that's just what it is.
Mate, exactly. It's funny. I reached out to you to see if you had any positions available to work, with you and around you, because I loved you so bloody much recently. So I'll reach out again to you and tell you that it was me.
Send me a DM. What are you good at? What do you think you could help with?
That's exactly what you said. That's hilarious.
Oh yeah,
no, man. You said, what are you good at? And I was like, perfect.
So what are you good at?
Oh shit! Hang on. What's happening at XRP? Mate, at the moment, I'm a creative dude. I'm a singer. I'm into music. I'm good at technology. I run showgrounds here. I do like AV and that kind of thing here. So I've just finished one of the largest shows in Australia here, actually, doing AV.
Nice.
I like, man, I'm just a really quick learner, and, I don't know, I love your jokes. I love the way you work. I love everything about the way you go about things. And, I don't know. Yeah.
Appreciate it, bro.
It's so good. Thank you so much for being you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So how is trading going? What's happening?
Appreciate you, bro. I mean, it's going on. I've only been doing it for about a year, so it's I've gone through all the mistakes, been scammed, borrowed a lot, made a lot, lost even more. Been in clubs, made friends, been corrupted and been backstabbed, and then found some awesome friends. The whole, I feel like I've done it all in a year, but nothing like what you've done.
Is there anything that I can help you specifically?
It's going good now. Man, at the moment, I don't know. I think one of the best
trading,
things
anything difficulty, anything that's just not working, anything that you might want to get answers to.
Man, it's hard. Like I said, I'm literally just having dinner, and I'm trying to think of something. I can't think of a million. I'd have a million things if I got off this thing. I know it. As soon as I got off the phone, I'd have a million questions for you. Man, no, right now,
We'll take it as that, bro.
You know what it's like. Okay, look, what's an ideal amount of tokens you reckon we should be trading right now? Like, I love to do CoinM trading. I love doing, the perpetual stuff. And limited that down from 8 to like 5, and a bit of margin trading again from like 20 down to like 7, and then just trying to run some other, trades here and there, just trying to, I want like a nice long leverage building one, and I'd like, a few scalps just to make some money in the meantime. So
exactly.
How many trades do you ever have running, man?
Yeah, so this is exactly what it's about, to be honest. So I was very concerned about doing any. Hold on a second. Let me just put this up here. Yes. So I was very, very concerned about doing any long form or longer trades, right? So I didn't do any longer trades at all. I didn't do any, 3x leverage positions. Like I scaled out and then left it at there. But now I know for a fact that I'm going to get heat for this ETH long, but it's fine because you have to do two things, right? I think one is, if you look at this 4-hour chart, this is you cannot not long this chart. It's just simple. Like it just makes sense to start scaling in, because every single time when you look at a trade, you're just simply playing the chart. What did the chart tell me? The chart tells me that there is a 4-hour high and there is a retrace that is coming in slowly. Look how many candles it took to actually take this high with the liquidation. 1. Look how many candles it took for it to get back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. And it can take longer. This is what momentum is all about. This is what the whole thing that you should look for. So now I'm keen on starting to layer in. Any professional trader will tell you, holy shit, this is like a horrible risk reward. Yes, but if I go onto the daily chart and I say I'm getting in on on this as on the 4-hour chart to the next pump that takes all this liquidity, and I'm actually targeting 3,800, well, the risk reward becomes 1 to 5 immediately. And even though I have a 5% stop loss, sure, but if you build up a position, this is a 3x, so I actually took this position on the Crypto Live show. And this is a 3x leverage position for me. Even if it gets stopped out down here, 8% down, I'm losing $600, which is comparatively not a lot. You know what I mean? So like, if you understand your risk reward and you understand how you're going at it, that's great. The other thing that I was explaining to people, and I actually left this. If you're in a Telegram, you've probably seen this. There is this video here that I pushed, and I literally just said like, this is the first video that I'm bringing to the Telegram specifically. And the reason why I did that, or what I said on there as well, is that you can wait for a 15-minute and a 5-minute market structure shift. So I would actually expect this to go a little bit lower here, and then I can take a scalp position, but that does not invalidate my longer term build up of the position. So like, you can even open different accounts for that and just be like, one of these accounts I'm trading as like, you know, I'm just building up as a 3x leverage long, and I'm building it up for the next leg up. And the other one is just wait for a 5-minute market structure shift and treat it as a scalp position. And it's very simple. You don't have stress. You don't have to leave it open overnight and over days. This ETH position that I'm doing, it can actually just go like this for days and weeks. Just do this, and I'm still gonna be in the position. And eventually, Trump, you know, says something, and I might even get stopped. But that's just the name of the game. Does this make sense?
Yeah, my friend, it sure does. So that's your low leverage build. I mean, one of the best trades I ever did was on XRP, when you told us about your idea with an account, man, where you said, okay, so I do a 3x leverage, but only do a third of my account. So there's just zero possibility of liquidation. And I tried that kind of idea, just going, okay, let's just do that. Let's just get in with a third of the account on a 3x leverage, and I can walk away and not be such a degen for a little while.
Definitely.
On something.
Now, if you do that, like I guarantee you, Bitcoin is not going back to 70,000. So like, the possibility of you getting stopped by taking a 2-3x leverage position with a third of your account, literally almost zero. You know what I mean? So like, it's just, but you can always leverage up. The reason why it's much better to take it in spot, because let's say Bitcoin goes to 120,000, then what you can do is then you can increase your leverage, take your capital out, because Bitcoin is not going below 90. So you already have 20,000 leverage. Whether if you just bought on spot, what you did basically is just to hold that amount of Bitcoin, and that's it. So it's always better to do that. But bro, I'm so happy that you jumped in here. I appreciate you so much, and just keep watching. I will see you in the Telegram as well, hey?
Back at you, my friend. Awesome. Thank you.
Much love. Take care. Ciao, ciao.
Much love.
All right.
Ciao, ciao.
Guys, let me know in the chat if you actually enjoy this kind of content as well. Just let me know in the chat. Make the chat go crazy. And I also brought up another person already. They have it in here. Please note it down, cause that I want you to manage this. Like, I want you to manage the waiting room in the back. We'll do it next time. I'm bringing in like 3 or 4 people again. Let me know if this helps you, because it might get your questions answered and whatever. Could you do render? We can do it. I'm bringing in people. I've got 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. I've got Mario Sansa. Mario Sansa is connecting audio. Like a lot of people just connecting. Regan Dean Owen. Chart Brett, please. We will do it. We'll do it. Just let people know so they can prep. Add me, please. What's your name? Gagan Perry. Oh, here you go. Gagan, I'm gonna add you. Just so you see who you're dealing with here. I see your name here, brother. I'm gonna add you. I just invited you here. You should be coming in here. You're in, Gagan. We're gonna do all the charting soon as well. Gagan, you're in here, my friend. Gagan is here, brother. I see you. I see you. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on, brother. Hey, welcome to the show. What's happening, my friend?
Thank you.
How are you? What's good?
It's such a privilege. It's such a privilege talking to you, man. Thank you very much. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for all you do. Thank you. I'm in the Telegram group and I love it. And I think it's one of the best decisions that you took to start this group, man. Thank you. Thank you very much for doing that for us.
Always, bro. Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm from India, but I live in Australia. So
cool,
I've
man.
been living here for 9 years now. Yeah.
So you're an Aussie. You're an Aussie now. Almost an Aussie.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oi,
so you've
mate.
been following the shows. Oh, yeah, mate. Oh, mate. Yeah, I've got some Aussie friends we met in Bali. They're the craziest mofos out there, bro. They can drink, they can fight, they can, you know, they're not afraid of animals. They're like crazy mofos. So have you been watching the shows, or like, is there anything that I can help you with? Any questions, anything?
I watch your show like religiously, Fefe. I watch your show every day. I like it, and I sent you a DM today because I know you're big on NFTs as well. So but I don't know much about NFTs, so I would love to learn about it. And I think if you have time at some point, maybe make a show on NFTs as well. That would
We've got
be
a bunch
great.
of shows on Crypto Banter on ordinals. I'm not really big on NFTs itself, but I'm big on ordinals. So if you go into, actually, you know what you can do? You go into my link tree, so you can find my link tree on. You know what? I'm gonna guide you through here. So if you go here, you just go onto my X, and then you have my link tree here, and then you land here. You can go on Crypto Deep Dive playlist on Crypto Banter, right?
So journaling.
And then so if you go down here, I will have, it's called where is it actually? What is it called? Does anybody know? See, how to get into NFT. Look, I have a whole show on how to get into 3,200 views. So people don't care about ordinals. But I think this is the shit. This is the thing to do. Like I own 6 figures in ordinals. So this show will give you everything that you need. Like literally what wallet you need, where you can look for, what, like everything. So go and check that out. Cause I'm just gonna link it in here so everybody else can see it too. Let me just put this in here.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it straight after this. Yeah.
I think it's cool.
I just want to explore the opportunity, explore what's in it. Yeah.
Look, I think NFTs are great. Ordinals are great, but the thing is, like, you have to put money in that you just leave it in there, and then at 5 years from now, it's like a retirement fund. So NFTs are not going to pop like crazy. My OCMs are up like 20% today, and then it's gonna be down 20% tomorrow. So
yeah.
But yeah, bro, I appreciate you. I appreciate you so much.
Thank
Any
you,
final words to the community?
No, I think the community is great. I just have one question if you have. So I'm trying to copy your strategy, the MSS strategy, trying to follow it. And sometimes I see that the coins, don't come back to 50%. So I feel sometimes that I'm not drawing the fib retracement the right level. It feels like it's more subjective, where do you draw the lines? What low do you select?
Yeah, it comes with experience, but there are some very easy ones. So if you look at this is very clear. Like you have a low here, you have a high here, it's clear. If you look at, for example, Solana, also extremely clear. If you look at BNB, it's also clear, but to the upside, right? So you would pull this. This is the low, this is the high. This is the 50% on the other side. Doge, like here, it's a little bit more difficult, but if you look, there are two main lows here, right? So you have this low as the hourly. This is the major structural point. So this is the range here. But you also have, this is not a low because there are only 2 candles. 1, 2, 1, 2. There are no 3 consecutive candles. So I don't count this as a low. This is just a liquidity hunt, as you see exactly. Goes below and then reverses. Now here, you have a higher high. So technically, I would consider this as an internal low as well. So you could pull the fib on 2 ways. One, let me just delete this. One, you could pull on the internal level, right? You could pull this and be like, this is the 50 market structure shift. After that is a long. And this is exactly what you see here. Market structure shift. If you longed here, you could have had a little bit of a scalp trade in there. But I don't know what it would have been, but let me just see. Yeah, about a 5% after market structure shift. But also now, what you can do, you can either say, okay, so well, it didn't come back. It did come back to this lags 50. So what can happen is that it comes back to the major 4-hour low down here, which it didn't touch, right? Because if you zoom out, this is literally just a retrace and then a continuation, and then you have the higher high. So technically, it could do that as well. So what I would do here is that I would go down onto the 1-hour chart. I would zoom in and be like, okay, so technically this here is also a range. Because we have a higher high on the hourly, we have a new low here within the structure. It came back 50, so it should be good. So you can treat it as such as well. So you just pull the fib on this leg, It did come back. You go down to the 50 minute. It did have a high. This is actually a long that I'm gonna take now. Yeah, so there is no consecutive candles. So technically, like we call this a weak market structure shift because there is no 3 consecutive candles. But you could consider this. You could consider this a higher highs. But yeah, this is good. I think this is good. And let me guess, it actually London liquidated Asia. Exactly, London liquidated Asia. This is good. I'm actually gonna take this as a scalp. You just gave me a good trade here. Yeah, 2% stop loss. We're targeting it up here. So this is the continuation on the market that I'm expecting anyway. Yeah, exactly. So like, what was it, Doge? Yeah, so just take this as a trade. I'm actually going to take this as a trade. Where is this? Here, I'm going to take Doge. So does this make sense?
Yep, it does, yeah.
And then I'm gonna give you one more as well. So look, very simple. Now this is going to blow your minds, everybody. So listen up. You go on 10x leverage, right? This is why I say leverage doesn't matter. What matters is risk, okay? So what do I have here? I have a 2% stop loss. So at 10x leverage, right? It means that 10 times 2 means 20. So that means I lose 20% of the position that I take if I take a 10x leverage position on Doge and I place my stop loss down here. Again, this is actually not a best. Now we might get a flush and it might get stopped, but this is what I explained in the Telegram as well, that when you do scalps, you will have to wait for it. You might get stopped and there will be another one. So you can have 50% win rate and still be extremely profitable. This is what people lose up, that they just go 50x long and then liquidation down here. Like that's the stupidest thing you can do. So how very easily you can calculate your risk is, let's say I have $2,000 on this account now, right? Let's say I have 1,000, just for the sake of an example. I wanna go in with $1,000. So if I wanna go in with $1,000 and I have a 2% margin on the chart here, and then I have a 10x leverage, that means that if I take $1,000, I am going to lose 20% of that $1,000, right? So what I can do, okay, so if I take $1,000 and I'm gonna lose 20% of that, that is going to be a problem for me. So rather, it actually says it down here. Cost 470. So let's put this up to $1,000, right? So $1,000. So I would lose 200, but I only want to lose $100. What am I doing? I'm gonna go down to 500 because it's the half of it. It's so simple to calculate. So if that's done, I'm gonna go limit. I'm gonna place it as a limit order because it's gonna be cheaper for me. So I'm gonna go 23, let's say 23.63. It's gonna be a limit. And I'm just gonna go execute long, confirm. And then I'm in this. It's gonna execute in a second. Executed. And then I have this here. If I put my stop loss, what was my stop loss here? 23.15. I'm losing $100. So now I gave you a rundown on how you can easily calculate your risk reward with just using 10x leverage. You don't necessarily need to use, you see the same example, because I put this in here. This is a trade that I'm in, by the way. And I'm gonna put my TP a little bit as well. So I'm gonna put my TP. I'm not gonna put a TP. The reason why I'm not putting a TP, because even though it's a scalp, I'm gonna monitor the chart. 24/7 would be something that I would be interested in getting in. But if it gets here, it can pop all the way to 26.5. So we'll just see how it goes. But I'm gonna show you another example, just so we can actually clip this, cause we can actually clip this and put it on the channel. But here's another lesson. So let's say I take I don't know, let's take something that is less shit here. Let's go Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, right? So I have a Bitcoin position here. This is just for the sake of an example. Let's say I can go 100x leverage, okay? I can go 100x leverage. I still just want to lose $100, right? $100, that's what I'm losing. So if I go here and I say, okay, I would take this trade here, but my stop loss is down here, that's about 1%, right? So that means I will lose the entire amount if it goes to my stop loss, and a bit more because it's 120%, because it's 1.2% here. So that means if I'm losing 120% of the account, that means I will have to go in with $100 to lose $120. And I know it can be a little bit confusing for now, but bear with me, you can rewatch it, you can rewind it, we'll upload it on the channel. But ultimately, I take a 100x leverage position, and all I'm doing is I'm taking it with $100. That way, it says here cost. That way, I'm going to lose $120. Look at this. So I take this. I'll take this as a market order. I'll take this as a market order. 100x leverage. Oh my God, the riskiest shit ever. Don't ever take 100x leverage, right? Guess what happens? What is my stop loss? 102,700. I go down here. Stop loss. 102,700. See how much I'm losing. $120. Even though I have taken a 100x leverage position, I'm still losing $100 only. Leverage does not matter. What matters is risk management. And this is exactly how you can do proper risk management. And I hope that this helps. And I hope that it closes up stuff. Brother, I truly appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Much love. I will see you in the Telegram. Thank you so much. Take care and have fun.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Always.
Thanks,
see you in the next one. Ciao.
Bye.
All right. I think this was cool, was it? Was it cool? A little bit of rundown on how to do. Guys, I think it's time. Let's do some token analysis. Now I have a 100x leverage long position, which is amazing. So I'm up half a dollar. Lunch money. Let's see how these things go. Recap, I actually have taken this Doge position. So stop loss down here to scalp. Can't get stopped. Gotta get back in again. And I have taken this ETH position, which is a layer in. And if ETH comes back lower here to 2,500, I am going to take that as well. I'm going to add to it as a scalp trade. Let's go. Let's do some charts, guys. Show me your tokens. We have another 10 minutes. You already explained this a few times, but this one was the clearest. I'm happy it helped. We appreciate you, Fefe. I appreciate you. Did you what? Y'all, did you pin it? Okay, good. Pin the Telegram, brother. Pin the Telegram. Let's see if so the Telegram. If we get 500 likes on this show, I get in all the people. It's 410 people now. Okay, 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗙. Let's go. There was some numbers coming in. TJ, what was the numbers? There were some numbers coming in. Unemployment, or what was it? 𝗙𝗥𝗘𝗙𝗙. Beautiful. Look at this. 15-minute chart. This is my range. Liquidated below here. Liquidated. Moved above. Comes that elevator upstairs down. Comes back. You were just waiting for a higher high. Waiting for a higher high here. Once a higher high comes, you can take it as a scalp, or you can put your stop loss here. I mean, it performed extremely well. I would not be surprised if this starts pulling like this, goes up to the 26, whatever region. As it comes lower, I will be interested in adding in. I will be interested in adding to this position. If it liquidates down here, 20. What else do we have here? Chart Brett. Okay, this guy's been asking for Brett. I'm gonna do it. Look, I mean, I want to see Brett come down here. I want to see Brett come down here. It will be an incredible buy, by the way. You can also, again, scale in, as I said in the Telegram. Scale in or just wait for a confirmation with a market structure shift. But ultimately, beautiful. Brett is going to be a very good buy, actually. I put an alert here. I'll update you in the Telegram. What else do we have here? Virtuals. Let's look at virtuals, because with this launch coin thing, it's getting a competitor now. Beautiful. Let me show you something. Look at how beautiful this works. Higher high. This is an OB here. This is what I said. This is what I usually say. It comes back to the OB, right? Look at this. Beautiful higher high. You get in here. You put your stop loss here. Look at this risk reward. Look at this. Higher high. You ride this to the next liquidity. 1 to 3, 1 to 4. Easy. Easy game. So for now, virtual, same thing. I would expect it to come down. I expect it to come down. It might not. And by the way, this is still a strong level. Actually, this is a strong level. This is a strong level. So I would not be surprised to see this pump from here. But ultimately, I would want to see it come to the 1.7. Until then, you can take short scalps. Launch coins. So this is a new I don't even know what the ticker is. It's not even listed anymore. Fuck. Yeah, good. Go to super chat. Go look at it. Launch coin here. Looks good. Looks good. Launch coin is not listed on any exchange. Nothing today. TJ said nothing today. Launch coin is not listed on any major exchange, is it? Okay, so higher high at 21. Could be a good buy. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a good buy. Maxi. It's only on Maxi, is that? Oh, it's on Bybit. So yeah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, it's good. I think it's a buy. 30% stop loss though. But if you can manage risk, again, going back to what we talked, I think it's good. Good buy. Good buy. Goodbye! No, but it's actually a good buy. XRP. Massive liquidity. Not interesting. It's good, but I would buy XRP at 2.5. Other than that, not interested. Athena. Good. Look at this. On the bottom, we still have a little bit, but from here, it came back. Beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. Athena higher high. Higher high at 42. Higher high at 42 is a buy. Definitely a buy. Higher high at 42 is definitely a buy. I need to leave. I'm gonna do two more. Let's go Tai. Toss AI. Okay, so let's do the super chat as well. So I don't like the fact that it has massive liquidity. If you can afford this stop loss, 10%. I actually think Tai is a good buy. Yeah, I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's gorgeous. It's actually gorgeous. If it comes back, if it would come back to the 95 cents, 9.5 cents, sorry, definitely interesting. Wait for that liquidation to happen. Higher high, get in. Next up, Tai is like 12 cents. It's 30%. Yeah, definitely interesting. What is the super chat? Chill guy. Was it both times? Yeah. Chill guy. I don't like the fact that it's, you know, it has a flag here, which is not the best. This is my range. Comes back 50, that's beautiful, which I like. It makes a higher high, but it doesn't come back. So if it would come down, I mean, if we could get this here. Chill guy, definitely interesting. If we could get this here at 10 cents. Chill guy, 10 cents. Could be interesting. But watch out with these, because the problem with these as well is that a lot of times these are like exit liquidity. And you don't want to get caught on the wrong side of the penis, if you know what I mean. Yeah, guys. That's it. Thank you so much for being here with us. Truly appreciate you. Make sure to get into the Telegram. It's pinned here. And yeah, truly appreciate every single one of you. Fefa, I think the Doge and ETH trade would hit your stop loss. Not worth taking it because the Bitcoin is weak. Watch it dropping right now. Thanks for the advice. I take it as financial advice. Other than that, guys, truly appreciate you. Check out these two videos. Click here to subscribe. Let me just check this. Doge trade, just so we're clear here. Bro, this is a 50% retrace. What do you mean? It's a 50% retrace. And again, it's a scalp trade, so it can get hit. This is my second entry. This is my second entry. This is my second entry. I'm gonna add another one. I'm gonna add another buy here, actually. Thank you so much for taking note here. What's the size? 500 margin. I'm gonna do the same thing here. Bam. It's coming back for the 50%. This is what I always say. Look at this. Like, I said I'm gonna go, but I just wanna make sure that you understand this. So look, super simple. It is on the 15 minute is not good. This is why I said it's on the 5-minute chart. I do think there is no 3 consecutive candles. So technically it's a weak market structure shift. But because of experience and because it's worth the shot, I do think that it makes sense to start layering in here. Why? Because it's a scalp position. I'm losing $200 on this, which again, comparatively nothing. You know what I mean? So like, if my entry, if we have a higher high here, which we do on the 5 minute, and we have a liquidation here, which we do, and if you pull this massive hourly OB, you realize that it actually came back 50. And even if you put the massive OB, it came back 50 and made a higher high from there in the 5 minute. Even if it's a weak one, the risk-wise, it makes sense to take this trade. What happens if I get stopped? Nothing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to take this. It's gonna liquidate here, and it's gonna make a new high. I'm gonna get back in again, and I'm gonna target up here because that's what trading is about. It's about taking probabilities based on your edge. And my edge is that this thing is probably going to hold. And if it doesn't, well, nothing happens. Then it's just gonna come lower, probably gonna come down into this OB here, or it's gonna come down into this OB here, gonna show a market structure shift, and I'm just gonna get back in again. That's what people don't understand. It's not about the risk, as I explained. It's about the risk management. It's not about the leverage, it's not about the trades, it's about the risk you take. And if your risk management is proper, you have nothing to worry about. Guys, truly appreciate you again. Check out these 2 videos. Click here to subscribe. And I believe I'll see you in the Telegram and in here as well tomorrow. Take care.